Hey everyone, welcome to the video again, and I have a new beat that I just made. I went ahead and chopped a song that I got, and I created my slices. If you want to hear the slices, here we go. Oh, actually this is one of the programs that I copied so I could get just the same program, but all the notes are filtered with a high pass filter, so I could, this is my usual workflow. Normally I go here to the pencil and I duplicate the sample. If I go here to the program edit, you'll see that the filter is a high pass filter. I just go to the program and turn everything to a high pass on the filter section, so I can reuse the same samples over the original ones, but without having any bass to it. And I was trying to show you the samples. This is the combination that I came up with. Let me show you the beat. So I have that, and decided to go ahead and create a variation just so I could use something else, and I came up with this section right here. Once I do this, there's one thing right here in this sequence. If I go here to the grid mode, and you see that sample right there, so that's a very short sample, and it wasn't reaching the end of the sequence, right? So if I, and this was a one shot. So if I play it this way, you'll see that the sample doesn't actually reach the end of the sequence. Basically what you do is the pad that you want, you go to the program edit right here. First thing what you need to do is go to the samples and turn this function on. But this function here it's only enabled, so it's only available when you turn the pad into note on. So once you turn it into note on, you can come to the sample, you see, and you can turn this on. So what happens is that when your pad is in note on, well, one shot means that you can just hit it once and it plays the whole sample. Note on means that you need to press the sample, so you need to press the sample and keep on pressing it so the sample plays all the way through. Right? So let me just turn this off. Okay. If you take your finger off earlier, the sample stops straight away. Very useful as well for certain situations. Right. When you try to extend the sample, you need to go and turn this into a note on. So you can now turn this function right here, which is the loop function. But what I'm going to do is, seeing that here it says it's looping forward, right? If I tap it again, it says it's going to loop forward, then it goes reverse, and it goes forward in reverse. So that's the behavior of this setting. So that's how you extend the sample. Let's go to the sequence. I need to show you one more thing. You see that only play that small bit right there. That's because when you're on note on, you need to extend the sample. So you need to extend the MIDI note here. So let me edit the end and bring that to the end of the sequence. So you need to extend that. So the because you're using note on, remember when you press it, you need to keep on pressing it until you want it to stop. So that's how you do it. Okay, so that's how you do it. But if you saw the MIDI note wasn't extended that way because I tend to use another technique. So what I do is, let me put this back. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back into Program Edit, and I'm going to go into the filter section. In the filter section, remember that I had this all the way extended. If you have it like that, the pad reacts as a note on. But if you release it, it's going to act as a one shot. And it's going to keep on playing and playing until it fades out. I like to use this because at the same time, I'm not too bothered because the whole program is set to mono, which means once the sample reaches the end of the sequence and the next sample is gonna trigger, is gonna cut this one off because the program is set to monophonic. Okay, so that's how you extend the sound. Other things that I did here on the beat as well. One of the cool things that I did is that I went and got the sounds that I cut in the previous video, I think, or one of the previous videos that I did this last week. So I went and cut these voices from a very known movie, The Sound of Music. And I wanted to try them. I wanted to try them out and see how they would play in this beat. And they kind of played well as well. So just to show that it's good to reuse slices again, or just create programs from, you know, sounds that you don't normally use, but that they actually fill in a beat very, very well. So that was it. That was the video for today. I wanted to show you how I made the beat, show you how to extend a sample, and hope you guys took something out of the video. If you want to know anything else, if you have any questions, you know, just leave them in the comment section. Thank you for following. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell thing, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, thank you very much.